Let's all play What's My Line?
I wouldn't say that people have a kind of image, but Joanna off stage and Joanna on is two entirely different people. You want to see Joanna off stage and Joanna getting ready to go on? You want to see that? Follow me closely. This is Joanna getting ready to go on. They say Joanna barges, then
You're rotten. You're a bad guy.
I tell you, she turns
I'm
into
not going to marry you after all.
But you just, oh well, never mind. We have two marvelous challengers today. And a mystery guest who will mystify you indeed. Right now with our first challenger, enter and sign in, please. Del Cohen. Where are you from, Miss Cohen?
Philadelphia.
Okay, Philadelphia. Adele Cohen has developed a decorating kit, panel. You must find out just what you can decorate with her kit. But first, we'll show the audience. Okay, it's a kit that helps you to decorate something, and we'll start the game with Alan Alda.
Well, thank you very much.
Okay.
When something that I would decorate with, I have an intuition that what I would decorate would be either my body or some part of it. Am I in the right area?
No.
One down and
So
nine.
much for my intuition.
So much for your body.
Is this thing that one might decorate a vehicle of any kind?
No.
Two down and 8 to go. Soupy.
Is it something that after you decorate it, Miss Cohen, you would like use it in your home?
No.
3 down and 7 to go. Gail.
Would this thing be out of doors that you decorate?
You mean the thing that's being decorated?
That's being decorated,
Is it like the
yes.
exterior of something?
Yes.
No.
No.
4 down and 6 to go. Alan.
Back to me again, eh?
Back to you again.
Well, if it's not my body, is it does it have anything to do with the animal world?
No.
5 down and 5 to go. Joanna.
Now, it is not a vehicle, it is not in the home, and it's not the exterior of anything.
That's right. When you say in the home, you mean a part of the physical house.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
So I
right.
gather, is this something that one could conceivably tote in and out of a house?
Well, in the sense of it being small enough to carry, yes, it could be taken in and out of a house. I don't know why anybody would do that, though.
Well, you never know, whatever turns you on. Now, if I were to decorate, is this thing, any part of it ever been alive?
No.
No, it may seem that way from time to time. Soupy?
Am I in town? Oh, anyway, it's not indoors and it's not outdoors. It's no vehicle. It's not an animal. Are we looking to, we're trying to find
What
out.
the article is that's decorated.
That's decorated.
Yeah.
Can I hold the article in my hand?
Oh, yes.
When I hold it in my hand,
You mean, is it to be designed to be held in the hand, or is it something that can
that I
be
could,
held?
yeah, that you design with this kit that you have, is it something that's held, you could hold this in your hand?
Well, what I'm trying to find out is whether you mean it's designed to be held in the hand, the article itself. Should it be held in the hand, or can it be held in the hand?
Can it be held in the hand?
Yes, it can be, yes. It's hard. It's
Is
very
there
hard,
any,
right?
is there any moving parts to this thing that you?
In a manner of speaking, there are, Soupy, yes.
I just
If it's
am
modern.
confused because I can't, if it's either found indoors or outdoors.
Right, I tell you, I'm going to flip it over.
Is
The
it
reason
is
you
it a
can-
mailbox?
No, I tell you, the reason you're confused is that you never went to the area in which it really lies, which is clothing and apparel. Her kit decorates dungarees. Adele Cohen is owner of Freelance, and she has developed a complete embroidery kit designed specifically for dungarees
Yeah, but
called
dungarees are indoors and outdoors.
Jean Art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're not indoors or outdoors. They're not a part of the physical house, which is what I was asked, or a part of the structure out of doors, which I asked about. But they move around, and this is the kit. This is the kit that she's designed.
I guess.
How does this kit work now?
Well, the
It's
kit,
it's got
it has thread, of course,
Now, what's in
and
here?
all of the parts that you need. Well, that's the important part. That's an iron-on transfer, and when you iron it on, it comes up bright yellow, so you see it's very easy to follow on the blue denim.
Do you have
and then I do.
one
I
of
have
those?
a sample here.
That's the way it irons
So
on.
you just
then.
simply follow the yellow lines, and when you're
Now,
finished,
how long does
you've
it take to
completed-
do that?
Oh, 2-3 hours. and then
Could a
you're
kid do that? A kid could do
I
that.
think
couldn't
so,
he? Like
sure.
11, huh?
Sure.
That's
Sure,
really
11,
marvelous. How much
16.
does this cost? This little kit.
$2, and it's sold in all the major department stores.
This is $2.
$2 for the kit.
But now, do we have? We have today some examples of this gene art in action. Lloyd Gross, could you open the curtain and let's see some of it? There's a little automobile. Okay, now this is Jennifer and Carrie. Now they're all decorated with your kit, right? And now what does Jennifer have on?
Well, she's wearing the sunrise pattern on her denim jacket.
Is that on the back? It's not on the front. Yeah, there it is.
And you see we've coordinated the same pattern scene on the front of Jennifer's jeans.
Is that down there by the ankle? Isn't that marvelous? Now, is this one kit enough to do all that?
No, we combined 2 kits.
Okay,
for this
now how about
particular
Carrie?
pair.
That's 2 kits. Now, Carrie's wearing
He
what?
wears one of our designs, which we call Frogs in the Lily Pond. And his jeans carry through the same idea.
On the back? Well, look at the frog sitting there. That's nice. Now, the jeans are all jolly down there, too.
Of course, the art goes right along down with our frog design down to his jeans.
Okay, that's lovely. Thank you, fellas and ladies. Thank you. Okay, now, here we have Josie and Chuck. And what are they wearing?
Oh, there's
How about
Josie.
Josie first?
Pretty as can be. She's all dressed up in her blue denim shirt covered with flowers.
What's on the back of it? Anything?
Well, there we
Oh, look
have
at that.
the bear. He's my favorite character. He's complete with his little polka dot butterfly.
He's got all those
Bow
balloons.
tie,
That's
yes.
terrific.
Masses of balloons.
Now, on the jeans, what's
We've
happening?
carried our carnival atmosphere once again to her jeans, and there he is again.
Okay, now what about Chuck?
Well, Chuck's wearing his light blue denim shirt embroidered all over the back with the mushroom design.
Oh, now what's that
His
on
jeans
the heel?
carry through the elf-like images on his back, as well
those
as on the
mushrooms?
front.
Are those
Yes.
purple mushrooms on the jeans?
Mushrooms, flowers, yes.
That's really
A little
terrific.
bee up there. Uh-huh.
And was that done with one kit?
That's 2 also, one on the front, one on the back.
That's really marvelous. Jennifer, Carrie, Josie, Chuck, thank you very much. Thank you. You know, I went into a very chic men's shop where they had one of those blue denim shirts, and the guy wanted for that shirt $45. Needless to say, it's still sitting in there. But the idea that you can do it yourself for that small amount of money for $4 is just marvelous. The car, by the way, is a replica of a 1901 Oldsmobile station wagon that's used in the fashion show, and it's supplied by the Horseless Carriage Company through the courtesy of FAO Schwartz in New York City. And listen, thank you very much, and good luck with it. They're marvelous. Where can you get it? Okay, thanks. Well, that was kind of fun. Let's see what happens with our next challenger. Would you enter and sign in, please, sir? Joe Taylor. Yeah. Let me get this out of the way here. Where are you from, Mr. Taylor?
Arlington, Virginia.
All right. Joe Taylor, for the past 20 years, has been postal supervisor at the White House in Washington, D.C. He also, for those 20 years, has been in charge of another White House facility. We will now show the audience what it is that Mr. Taylor has been in charge of, or of what he has been in charge. And we'll start the questioning with the lady in red, Joanna Barnes.
You're in charge of this facility at the White House. Is this facility used by something other than human beings?
No, ma'am.
One down and 9 to go.
I thought it might be the kennel.
Mr. Taylor, this thing that you're in charge of, when you're in charge of it, is it sometimes a big social function of some kind where a lot of people are brought together?
Sometimes.
When it is held, are there more children there than adults?
No.
Okay, that's 2 down and 8 to go. Gail.
Does this facility involve
either food or drink at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay, 3 down and 7 to go, Alan.
It's an interesting line of inquiry that Soupy opened up. It is the facility that you are in charge of is a place where there are often large gatherings of people. Now, when the facility is being used, are there always some people around?
Yes.
In other words, it is a facility for. But now, are these people there by virtue of special invitation?
Not really, no, sir.
They're not? Well, hang on a minute.
We have a bowling league.
Oh, all right. Sometimes.
I see. Is it? Well, let me just make a guess. Is it the place where special performances are given for the president?
No, sir.
Okay, that's 4 down and 6 to go, Joanna.
Does this, though, have any recreational aspect?
Yes, it does.
Where they don't have the swimming pool anymore because they covered it up with the press room. So I guess, might it be films? Do you screen films at the White House?
No, ma'am.
I don't know if anybody screens them there anymore. Soupy?
Is this ever held out of doors?
No.
6 down and 4 to go, Gail.
Could it be the bowling alley?
It is the bowling alley. Supervising the bowling alleys in the White House. Now, what exactly do you have to do?
Just supervise and maintain them, see that they're kept general supervision of the bowling alley.
How many presidents have you worked for now?
5 at the White House.
Really? Which one?
Since President Truman, going back to President Truman's administration.
Who was the best bowler, Mr. Taylor?
The best bowler that we've had is President Nixon.
What does he bowl?
He bowls whenever he has the opportunity. He comes over in the evening to relax, and sometimes 2 or 3 times a week.
What's his best score?
He has rolled as high as 232. That's his highest. He's great.
I'm not sure I'm reassured to know that he's down there playing bowling and the country's in this kind of a mess. What is he doing going off like that and relaxing? That's shocking. But at least he does it at home, and that counts for something. Thank you very much for being with us on What We just have time to play a round of Who's Who. What do you say?
Oh, all
Yes,
right.
yes.
Okay, could we open the, Okay, there we are. Now, we have here a football coach, an efficiency expert, a banker, and a minister. The idea is that you have to hand out the card so that each person is holding the card which states his occupation. We'll start with Joanna, and you have 20 seconds on your mark, get set, go. Not correct, and so here we go with Soupy Sales, and you have 20 seconds. And that is not correct. And so we move on now to Gail Sheldon. Not correct, and so we move on to Alan Alda, who is going to straighten it all out. And that is not correct. Yes, it is correct. No, it's not correct. Now, would you please hand the cards to each other so that you're each holding your own card? There we go. And would you tell us who you are, please?
I'm Alec Rowlands, a minister for Youth Development Incorporated in New York.
Okay.
My name is Carl Reed. I'm a banker from Hanover, Massachusetts.
My name is Joe Kane, football coach, New York.
I'm Paul Eichner, efficiency expert.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Well, you beat our team. We have $75 for you and a special prize. And thank you, each and every one, for being with us and playing Who's Who on What's My Line. Thank you. Blindfolds in place panel.
Yes.
It's time for a special feature of What's My Line.
Yes.
The appearance of our mystery guest. Would you enter and sign in, please? guess the identity of our mystery guest. We'll go one question at a time. We'll start with Gail Sheldon.
Thank you, Larry. Mystery guest, are you in the world of entertainment?
Yeah.
Alan?
There's one. Do you?
Take it easy, Alan. It's all right.
Mystery guest, are you in the? I'm terribly sorry. Is this thing? Are
Hurry
you
up,
in?
Alan. My clothes are going out.
How about while we're young?
Are you a regular? Do you regularly appear on a television series?
More or less. More or less, Alan. Joanna?
More or less. Is this a comedy?
Yeah.
Soupy?
Would you be a very nervous guy and you get no respect? You're Rodney Dangerfield?
Rodney, do you really get no respect?
No respect at all. Are you kidding? This afternoon I called up for the right time. The record hung up on me.
Now, you have a club here, which is a very successful club, and you appear at that club.
Right. It's I've been there. It's our 4th year now, and I work there, do my jokes, a lot of jokes I can't tell on television. Every night except Sunday I'm there, and
Do you get any respect there?
here and there, nothing too much.
Nothing too much. No. How about the staff? You pay them. Don't they pay you any respect?
I can't. I've a doorman there. Don't give me no respect. Last week made a lot of money, really, a lot of money. $1,500. 2 cars. No, but respect is something I guess that everyone looks for in life, and everyone tries to get. And I just said what I felt, and people seem to identify with it. But I don't know. What do you ask me again? Went off on a tangent.
Yeah. What about at home? Do you get respect at home?
No, not for my dog either.
Not from the dog.
Well, the other night my dog went over the front door. He started a bar. Went over, I opened the front door. The dog didn't want to go out. He wanted me to leave.
The stuff that you do, I mean, I've blown up things like that, which are terribly funny, really. But do you take things from real life, things that have happened to you? Is that how you happen to get into it?
Well, yes. Well, how I first happened to start with no respect was I actually felt I wasn't getting anything, as a lot of people do in life, and I said what I felt. And one day I was going to an elevator, and I was going to the 3rd floor, and the other operator looked at me, and he said, "Basement?" And I said, "Oh, you know," and that night I went to a friend of mine's place, George Schultz. He owns a coffee house in Sheepshead Bay called Pips, and I told the joke on the floor, and they laughed at it. I said, "I get no respect." Every time I get in an elevator, the operator says the same thing to me, "Basement?" And they laugh, and I just wrote hundreds of new jokes on the same premise, and I found out that it's something everyone is looking for. As a matter of fact, the National Conference of Christians and Jews sort of asked me to use my slogan and be their spokesman on TV, and had a lot of public service spots with and their slogan now is "Brotherhood begins with respect instead of love." And Jackie Gleason was very kind. He joined me in a spot, and we'll be showing it for the first time in the Mike Douglas show in Miami when Gleason is the co-host.
We look forward to seeing it, right?
The eventual goal, eventually, if possible, is to have a course taught respect in public schools, and then in perhaps 2 or 3 generations you could eliminate the majority of prejudice in the country. Who knows?
Look what you started, and all in the club. Thank you very much. We had fun today. We hope you did. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
What's My Line is a Mike Goodson, Bill Todman production. This is Wayne Howell. This program was recorded